Welcome to Animal Realm, your ultimate destination for all things wild. Let's know about the chamois. The chamois, Rupicapra, is a fascinating, agile ungulate species belonging to the family Bovidae. Found predominantly in the mountains of Europe, these nimble animals are well adapted to the rugged terrain of their alpine homes. In this extensive analysis, we will explore the various aspects of chamois, from their biology and habitat to their role in human culture and conservation status. The chamois is a medium-sized ungulate with a slender, agile build that allows it to navigate steep and rocky slopes. Adults typically weigh between 20 and 50 kilograms, 44 to 110 pounds, and stand at a shoulder height of 70 to 80 centimeters. They exhibit sexual dimorphism, where males are generally larger and more robust than females. Chamois are covered in dense fur that changes color with the seasons. During the summer, their coat is a reddish-brown hue, which helps them blend into the alpine meadows and rocky outcrops. In winter, their fur thickens and turns a darker, almost black shade to retain heat. One of the most distinct features of the chamois is the black and white facial mask, with a dark stripe running from the muzzle to the eyes, lending them a characteristic sharp and intelligent appearance. Both males and females sport short, hooked horns, though male horns tend to be thicker. These horns curve backward, giving them a unique, saber-like appearance and serve various roles, from defense to social displays. Chamois are herbivorous animals, primarily feeding on grasses, herbs, and shrubs. Their diet is seasonally varied, depending on the availability of vegetation. During the warmer months, they graze on alpine grasses, flowers, and herbs, rich in nutrients and water content. In winter, when snow blankets much of their habitat, chamois rely on woody shrubs, bark, and lichens for sustenance. The breeding season for chamois, known as the rut, occurs in late autumn, typically from October to November. During this period, males engage in aggressive behavior to establish dominance and secure mating rights with females. These contests involve both visual displays, such as horned head tossing and vocalizations, as well as physical confrontations where males clash horns. After mating, the gestation period lasts about 170 days, with females giving birth to a single kid in late spring, around May or June. Newborn chamois are precocial, meaning they are born relatively developed and are able to stand and walk within hours of birth. This is crucial for their survival, as they need to be able to move and escape predators in the treacherous mountain terrain. Chamois are native to Europe and Asia Minor, inhabiting a wide range of mountainous regions. Their range extends from the Pyrenees and the Alps in Western Europe to the Carpathians, the Balkans, and parts of Turkey. There are also populations of introduced chamois in New Zealand, where they were brought in the early 20th century for hunting purposes. In Europe, the chamois is particularly associated with the alpine region, where it inhabits elevations ranging from 1,000 to 3,000 meters, 3,280 to 9,840 feet above sea level. These high-altitude environments are characterized by steep cliffs, rugged rocks, and sparse vegetation, making the chamois agility and climbing abilities vital for its survival. Chamois are highly adapted to life in the mountains, where they occupy a range of habitats depending on the season. During the summer months, they can be found in alpine meadows and open grasslands, where they graze on the abundant vegetation. As winter sets in, they retreat to lower elevations and seek shelter in wooded areas or rocky outcrops to avoid deep snow and harsh winds. Chamois are generally social animals, though the size and composition of their groups vary depending on the season and environmental conditions. During the summer, they tend to form small herds, typically consisting of females, their offspring, and a few young males. These herds can range in size from 5 to 30 individuals and offer protection against predators. Adult males, particularly during the non-breeding season, are more solitary and will often occupy separate territories from the females and younger individuals. During the rut, however, males will join the female herds and engage in competition for mates. The chamois is an incredibly agile animal, perfectly adapted to life in the steep and rocky environments of the mountains. Their hooves are specially designed to provide traction on loose or uneven surfaces. The outer edges of their hooves are hard and sharp, helping them grip rocky outcrops, while the inner pads are soft and flexible, allowing them to maintain balance on slippery terrain. Chamois face several natural predators throughout their range. In the Alps and other parts of Europe, their primary predators include wolves, lynxes, and golden eagles. Wolves, in particular, pose a significant threat, as they are skilled pack hunters capable of coordinating attacks on chamois herds. Golden eagles, though not typically a threat to adult chamois, will target young or injured individuals, swooping down from the sky to capture them. The chamois has a long history of interaction with humans, particularly in Europe, where they have been hunted for centuries. While hunting is regulated in most countries today, overhunting in the past led to significant declines in chamois populations in certain regions. In some areas, conservation efforts have been successful in restoring populations through hunting bans and habitat protection measures. Despite these challenges, chamois are listed as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, as their populations remain stable in many parts of their range. However, continued conservation efforts are necessary to ensure their long-term survival, particularly in regions where they face significant pressure from human activities. Chamois hold a special place in the culture and folklore of many mountainous regions. In the Alps, for example, they are seen as symbols of agility, strength, and resilience, embodying the spirit of the mountains. They feature prominently in local legends and stories, often as elusive and mystical creatures that can only be spotted by the most skilled and patient hunters. In addition to their cultural significance, chamois have also played a practical role in human life for centuries. Their hides are used to make soft, durable leather, known as chamois leather, which is prized for its ability to clean and polish surfaces without scratching them. This leather is used in a variety of industries, from automotive detailing to fine art conservation. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey through the animal realm.